Virginia and I took this panel, electric panel, from the river property and put it on the lake property. The lake? Anyway, we're developing this at the same time. Yes, we're a little crazy, but we are. So we put this panel over here today, and we were going to try and hook up that thing right there. That was the original, but it was so heavy and awkward we decided not to do that. In any event, we went back to just sticking it on this post that I had my guy put in the ground. Good thing I did that.
After digging 2 holes.
Yeah, we went to a lot of trouble and then decided this would be easier.
Yes.
Now the way I see this, the ground is down here, and this is the ground. And the neutral is up there with the yellow line. This wire going in is white, and the 2 hots are here and here and here and here. So that's the way I see this coming together. And I hope that's true. We'll find out. So there was all kinds of mud daubers, I think they're called. They're a wasp that leaves mud. You can see them right there. I'm going to try and clean this up so this looks nicer. We don't want to screw with the connections. We want them to be solid. There was a bunch of them down here. So I did some cleaning, but I'll do some more with a wire brush, especially up there. They were really embedded in there. So I have this 30 amp breaker for the RV that I'm going to install in this today. I drilled a hole in the back so you can see where it is in the front. So we'll get power for the RV. And this morning is the view. It is beautiful. Yes. There's quite a bit of work to be done here, and the guy's not showing up. I guess that's typical. It's a tad frustrating. So if you notice anything different here, all the posts are down because we had to take them down. Because as it turns out, you see that orange stake over there? Right there. And the other one right there. That is the property line. Well, that was kind of confusing to us because the guy on this side is 5 feet over on our property line. So those trees over there, those little trees, they're on our property. He's not supposed to have those there, and we have to work this out to see what's going to happen. But as it stands, we can't do the casita thing that we wanted to do over here. I don't know what we'll do. We're just kind of sitting here waiting to see what's going to happen. All the posts are just piled up over here, and the roofing that we cut specifically for this. We just don't know what we're going to do. In any event, the guy hasn't come back to finish the wall. He has to put dead men in there and a few other things, so he hasn't done that yet. If you look between the wall and the back, you can see no dead men there. So he has got quite a bit of work to do here. I don't know when he's going to get to it. He's busy. He's lost 2 of his helpers. So what happened was the people over here in this rundown little property said something to the land management guy of this POA. And we didn't know because we thought, like I said earlier, this guy, and I've shown you this in the past, he built a barricade wall on our property. Now, why? I'll tell you that in a second. These trees, if you follow those all the way out, there was a orange tag on that tree right there. And we were told that was a property line. Well, it turns out it isn't. The property line is 5 feet to the left of that tree. And that guy, thinking that that property line was the right line, built on it. So who do we blame? Well, we're saying the survey guy put that in the wrong place. They want to bill us again because they redid the survey. And I'm going to fight that because they screwed up in the first place. But you can see there's an orange tag right, I'll zoom in, right down there. And he is totally on our property. When you get down to that place down there, it's 5 feet in on our property line. I don't know what we're going to do, but something has to be done to, I don't know. You can't fix it. You can't change it. We're not going to ask them to move that thing, that barricade. So we don't know what we're going to do. The land management guy came and he told us this guy has to be 9 feet with his trees off of the property line. And he is not only on the property line, but he's over on our property. So I think these trees are going to have to go. And this driveway here is going to have to go. We haven't talked with him yet, so we don't know what we'll do. We have to work something else out because even if we sell this, this isn't going to fly with this property line being all screwed up.
I wonder how much work they did when they put the foundation in here. They probably hired Richard and said, just build it.
So this is a copy of the survey, and we think that they may have flipped it because this marker from the bottom right corner to the top right corner is 65 feet, and over near the road section it's 56 feet. So we're going to remeasure that and make sure that the survey is accurate because we don't think it is. So this is the wall that my neighbor has put up. That is to, let me see if I can walk over more here. It's quite a barricade wall to prevent more sliding. And I think they got a ton of stuff up top. I'll show you everything they got. I don't know how high up they're gonna make this right here. But to go up here, it's weird because they put all these stones on our property, which I find odd. All of those big stones right there, and spread them out. And this, that's not going to stay that way. So I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. And they also dumped 2 huge loads of stone here and put more, what are those things called? They're not cinder blocks, but they're barricade. I can't think of it. Barricade walls. I'll think of it and put it in a text. But I find it interesting that they put these stones here. We told them they could leave that here, but we said nothing about this and nothing about these mounds. And these are big. You can go to zoom here wide. That's a lot. That is a lot of stone. Yeah. That's taller than me. Taller than 5 feet. Yes, they still have a lot over in their other property. But I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I was hoping I'd catch them here today and find out what the heck's going on. I guess those things are those things right there that are wrapped. They're like a barrier wall. I don't know, they must put cement in them with rebar to hold that wall in place. That's what they did back there where I just filmed. But I really don't know. Anyway, just an update on this. Virginia and I also came and hooked up the 30 amp RV outlet to this old box, and I have a call into my electrician who's going to just double check all my work and make sure everything is in place and ready to go so I can call the electric company and get power here and try to move forward with this job. That right there is a pallet wood box that I'm going to store my router in, and I'm going to hook that up right on top of the pole right there, just above the electric. And once that gets set in place, we'll hook up the router so you have an internet connection here. little by little, we're moving forward. I'm going to try and show you the line, the property line. It's there. There's the other one right there, and there's the one in the distance, right? It's up to see from here. Right there. So the line, let me go back out. Oops, the line is terrible. These lot lines stink. But anyway, we'll try to figure that out. I'll keep you posted. So I was gone for a week, and of course, during that time, my guy came over and worked on the wall, including putting the dead men in and a lot of heavy duty rebar. So that thing's not going to go anywhere, which is great. He does a great job when he shows up, and I know he's got a difficult time here with help, so I get that. Everybody's having a hard time with help. But anyway, we're moving forward with it. They're filling in the dead men today. We're away, and while we're away, they filled in this wall. Like we've used, I don't know, over 100 bags of cement. I don't think this is going anywhere. And the rebar was amazing. I can't show it to you now because it's covered, and I accidentally deleted my videos yesterday. So we had our electrician come over, and well, I can't even show you what he did because it's covered by stuff, pallets and stuff. So that'll happen later. So I guess the next step of their process is to fill in these holes, or maybe take the boards off. Take that wood off right there. And there's 4 of these dead men. And they're, you saw the rebar, they're really in there well. And the rebar goes into that wall right there, and it's tied onto 2 more rebar. So it's done well. Looks like he's got a thing of rebar sticking up right there. If you can see that, let me zoom in. Right there. Not sure why I left that up, but anyway, I'm sure they can take it down. And here's the 3rd one. There's the 4th one. And I asked him yesterday what he's going to do with this hole. He said he was just going to fill it with stones because it'll be a ton of cement, which we don't want to. We're over the cement. They got like 200 bags of cement in this wall and these dead men. Now I also talked with him about reinforcing this wall, and I'll show you what this looks like. Walk down here, and you can see it's pretty rotten. It's these big timbers though, so I don't know what he's going to do to reinforce that. It's definitely tipping out that way. But I think he'll reinforce it somehow. I asked him to just use the 4x6s, so maybe he'll do that. But it's all fill. This is native ground, and this is fill all the way up, probably 4 or 5 feet. So it needs something. So we'll level this all off so we can get the RV over here. But we got to get power yet, so still working on that. Anyway, it's coming along.